Why does everyone talk about Eixample? What's a superblock? I'll answer all these questions and more stuff about Barcelona's urbanism right about now. If you haven't been following Barcelona's urbanism, well, there's been a lot happening. The urban makeover that Barcelona has been having is actually truly extraordinary. In this video, I'll catch you up to speed. The Gothic Quarter is Barcelona's oldest neighborhood. It's chock full of walkable nooks and crannies, and it's got a lot of third places. But it's not exactly a current urbanism reference because it was built during Roman times. Why does Barcelona's streetscape look like that? The answer would be the Cerda plan. Why does Barcelona have so many courtyards? Cerda plan. And why do you have so many questions about Barcelona's streetscape? That would also be the Cerda plan. Back in the early and mid 1800s, Barcelona just wasn't a desirable place to live. Or be, for that matter. Barcelona was overcrowded, polluted, and kind of a mess. Barcelona needed to expand. And the way to do that? Tear out the city walls and come up with a new plan to develop the rest of the land around the city. The winner of the bid for this was, after a bit, Ildefons-Cerda. He created a humans first plan that, let's say, got a bit convoluted through Barcelona's ages. If you fast forward to nowadays, Barcelona is having problems with air quality and lack of green space. Barcelona has recognized these problems, though, and is working to solve them with one solution. The solution is superblocks, which is essentially just combining 9 of Barcelona's original blocks in a 3x3 pattern and restricting car access. In the superblocks, no through traffic is allowed, and residents are restricted to slow speeds. Barcelona then builds playgrounds and other green spaces, and makes it into a livable and healthy environment. The superillas encourage recreation and make it easy for people to get out of their houses and enjoy a walk, run, or bike ride. They also encourage utility cycling and walking. In superblocks, the cycling and walking modal share is always way higher than it is in an average neighborhood in Barcelona. The neighborhood of Barceloneta is a different story, one that I won't get into today. But one of the things I will get into today is the Eixample. The Eixample has a lot of sights, and some of Barcelona's best are here. In the effort of keeping this video pretty short, this will just be an overview of Eixample. Eixample is amazing for urbanism and architecture, and we'll be exploring a bit of both as I go through Eixample. Starting with Park Güell. Back when Barcelona was still actively expanding, Gaudí came up with a residential development plan. There were quite a few reasons behind the eventual scrapping of Park Güell as a residential community. It's an interesting thing to look up. This completely deviates from urban planning related stuff, but the Sagrada Familia is an amazing example of the architectural style that is all over Barcelona, Modernisme. The city's most influential architect, Antonio Gaudí, designed this way. In Barcelona, you can find places like benches with people intermingling with each other and a lot of third places, like cafes. For a while, Barcelona didn't seem like it was going to be a good active transportation city. But Barcelona has invested a lot into biking and walking improvements, and it's way better for active transportation nowadays. A good way to see what a city's trajectory is to go to its suburbs, because they're usually newer and not as well established, so a lot of change happens there. And by most standards, Barcelona's are pretty dense and lively. I also want to talk about the train system in Barcelona's suburbs and even into the sometimes mountainous countryside nearby. The transit companies that operate here are actually surprisingly reliable. And the trains are reasonably comfortable, especially for short hops. This is subjective, and by no means an end-all view on Barcelona's urbanism. If you like this video, make sure to watch the video on screen right now about Quebec City. It's in the same format, and I'm sure you'll like it. And if you're looking for more content like this and other stuff, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a thing. Also click the like, and I'll see you for the next video.